from Music City, USA, it's Nashville Now. With tonight's special guest host, Clint Black, plus Billy Dean, Aaron Tippin, and Little Texas. And now, from Opryland, USA, here he is, tonight's guest host of Nashville Now. Please welcome Clint Black.
Guess you're off to have your fun. Another ending just begun. And I know what I don't see really shouldn't bother me. So go and have yourself a ball. You'll be at no one's beck and call. With that fire in your eyes, another lover's moon will rise. Someone else will take the fall. And that's just the way you are. I know. Some candles always burn, even when the night is gone. But the strongest of flames won't burn eternally. When you find another friend who lights your candle up again, you can burn one down for me. So you don't matter anymore. I'll convince myself, I'm sure, as if I give a damn. That's just the way I am. So go on and pour yourself some wine with whoever spent your time. 'Cause anyone can see you won't be crying over me, and you never were that kind. And that's just the way you are. I know. Some candles always burn, even when the night is gone. But the strongest of flames won't burn eternally. When you find another friend who lights your candle up again, you can burn one down for me. When you find another friend who lights your candle up again, you can burn one down for me. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Nashville Now, and a very special night for me. Ralph has graciously allowed me to sit in for him tonight, and boy, have I got a lineup for you. Not only do I have some great acts on the show, but they happen to be the same guests that I'll be touring with for the next 8 months. So you're going to get a preview of what will be coming to a theater near you. And it's a whole lot of guys playing a whole lot of country music. I'm talking about the Hard Way Tour. And you can see it the easy way tonight, right here. Little Texas, Aaron Tippin, and Billy Dean on Nashville Now. So don't go away. We'll be right back after this. If Ralph looks a little bit different tonight, he's probably just relaxed. And I'm grateful to be filling in. My first guests have been playing in one of my favorite places, the top 10 slots of the singles charts. First with Some Guys Have All the Love, and again with First Time for Everything. There'll be a second time for that one. They're headed that way again with this song right here. Please welcome Little Texas.
Off my shoulder, the sun is in my eyes. Almost to my hometown is just another mile. Memories surround me of an old familiar time. Life was simple then, when your love was mine. There's a cool on the desert tonight. I can almost see your golden hair flying in the moonlight. And ooh, it was a restless kind of free. When it was you and forever and me. Pull off the highway on your side of town. Make the turn past the railroad tracks as the sun goes down. Well, I remember how you would wait by the front porch light. You were always ready to take a midnight ride. There's a cool on the desert tonight. I can almost see your golden hair flying in the moonlight. And you was a restless kind of free. When it was you and forever and me. Sometimes love gets lost and never found, but I just had to see if you're still around. There's a cool wind on the desert tonight. I can almost see your golden hair flying in the moonlight. And ooh, was a restless kind of free. When it was you and forever and me. Ooh, was a restless kind of free. When it was you and forever and me.
How about another song from Little Texas? What do you say? Yeah? Oh, we're going to make you wait. We got to go back, take care of these messages here, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. right, we've waited long enough. So here's Tim, Dwayne, Porter, Dwayne, a band with two Dwaynes. I just love that kind of confusion. Don't you, Brady, Dell? Let's go down in the valley with Little Texas.
Well, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and the sun is on the rise. Well, I've been sitting here drinking all through the night. Now, what in the world am I gonna do now that I don't have you? I ain't able to get you out my mind. Well, the grass couldn't be bluer. You can hear the weeping willow cry. And the sky has slowly gotten closer. Well, on down in the valley with the Rocky Mountain High. But the moon will always climb over the top of a hill. The rain will always down. I give you time, I know it will. With the storm within my soul, it'll on every night I know. Nobody will ever know just how I feel. Well, the grass couldn't be bluer. You can hear the weeping willow cry. And the sky has slowly gotten closer. Well, on down in the valley with the Rocky Mountain High. Let us go, boys, huh? And the sky has slowly gotten closer. Well, on down in the valley with the Rocky Mountain High.
Way to go. That was great. That was great over. It's great. If somebody doesn't get held sick.
Howdy.
So, hey. Y'all, man, how you doing? Good to see you. Boy, if you guys could just learn some fast songs, you know.
Yeah, we're trying to come up with some, actually, for the next album already, so.
Yeah, you need a fast one, that's for sure. Well, congratulations, your new single, number 18 on the R&R chart.
Thank you very much.
Debut album, doing well.
Doing real well. We're real excited about everything right now.
I guess I'm going to have to bring the subject up because one of y'all may. Dwayne was just married, and
It sure was.
Yes. Dwayne O'Brien.
Dwayne was married, and me and my agent got in the way of your...
Messed it up real good, Clint, but
I've actually impacted his wedding already. You got right on. Tell us about it.
sure did. Well,
set the date back in January of this year, and kept that week open right after August 1st. You know, for that whole year, we said no to everything, and they
In
said, look,
July,
no
I booked
pressure,
the tour,
no
of
pressure
course.
at all, but Clinton, Aaron, and Billy Dean, like y'all, come out and play with them. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
Y'all, whatever you want to do. So
It's been a real pressure working with us, hasn't it?
But it's
why
great.
they call
No,
it the hard way tour. That's
no,
right. he even gave up Ada, Oklahoma, which is where Dwayne is from. Called him up, wanted us to play a rodeo down there, and they said, if you'll come down August 2nd or August 3rd, whenever it was, we'll even give you a key to the city and make it Dwayne O'Brien Day, and he had to say no to it.
There's a lot of great doors
I don't know.
unlocked down there,
Yeah,
too.
I don't know what gate there is to Ada, Oklahoma, but I would have gotten a key to it.
If they give you a combination to the city, that's when you go, because all the safes are combinations.
Right.
Well, you better stay out of Oklahoma. You know, I hear you had some trouble down there. So,
Oh, man.
Well,
can't stay on the bus.
yeah.
It's not been my month, really. I've had trouble. Well,
Go ahead, man.
we stop off at the truck stop sometimes, you know, in the middle of the night to fuel up and do whatever that a bunch of guys have to do. And so we're in there. We're in there for a few minutes there, and I come out, and I'm looking around for the bus, and I'm saying, well, maybe they pulled around back at this truck stop. So I go around back at this truck. Not there. Well, maybe they went through the truck wash. Well, they weren't there. Well, maybe they went down the road just a
Maybe
little
they went to
way.
Arizona.
So I walk out, sure enough, they had left me stranded
They care for you, though.
at a
I hear they
76
really
truck
do.
stop in Oklahoma City, and that
And the other half of that story is that we are big Eagles fans and always have been. We were going to stop in Winslow, Arizona, and get our picture made on the corner in Winslow, Arizona.
Couldn't do it without
And we
Dwayne.
got everybody up off the bunk and opened up his bunk. It was right there, and there he wasn't there. And everybody says, where was he? I thought I saw him last night. So all of a sudden we're having ghost sightings for Dwayne. Well, I saw him about 3 hours ago. I thought.
He and Elvis were hitchhiking in Oklahoma.
3 hours on the bus last night.
So we didn't know. It took quite a while for us to realize he wasn't there. So we had to fly him out to California to meet us. So yeah, that's true.
Well, Tim,
Makes
why
you
don't
feel
why
real
don't you
wanted.
introduce everybody so everybody...
I'm Tim Rushlow. This is Dwayne O'Brien and Brady Seals, Del Gray, Dwayne Probst, and I think Porter's in the restroom.
don't leave him.
Y'all be sure and check his bunk.
That's
before you leave.
That's right.
So, got to ask you about what you guys have been doing. I know you've been busy. Can't even have a honeymoon, but you guys just finished taping Celebrities Outdoors, is that right?
Yeah, we went out there and Dwayne here did some bungee jumping. And
Dwayne, with
yeah.
the luck you've been having, you know, don't you consider this bungee
Should have
jumping
checked the
a
bungee
risk?
cords a couple of times.
We did some fishing and stuff. Actually, he did the bungee jump the day before the one on the news broke. So, you know, for what it's worth, at least he didn't have to see that before he went and jumped. So he was
Yeah.
all right. But
That's
yeah,
good.
we had a good time out there.
Great, huh?
A lot of fun.
We've got to get Dwayne to stand up down there because this is going to be a... Del, sorry, Del. We got to get Del to stand up there. How did you know it was you? You got to stand up and show him the craze that's going to be sweeping the nation here before too long.
Nice and cool. Yeah.
Does that make it easier to two-step or just...
No, I don't know how to do that. I just know how to play drums.
It makes it a lot easier to play the drums.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to a commercial. And congratulations. Sorry about the honeymoon.
I'll talk with you later about that.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to my agent. We'll be back here with another reason why there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. Aaron Tippin when we come back.
More to go with special guest host Clint Black when Nashville Now returns with Aaron Tippin and Billy Dean. You're watching TNN.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in for the normal start time of Nashville Now, you've already missed it. We've been on for a half an hour, and let's see, what did you miss? Well, we had that great Bush and Clinton debate. That was, and I gave some demonstrations of 10 different Olympic events that you would be seeing in Barcelona. Sang all the hits from my first 2 albums, and you can see it all on the rerun, but don't worry, because there's still more in the next entertainment-packed hour, including this guy who wouldn't have it any other way, Aaron Tippin.
left me on the side of the road. The older she gets, the slower we go. But there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. She needs a carburetor set up above the wires. She riding me around full on tires. The wiper's gonna work and a horn don't blow. But there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. I got 16 speakers crossing my back deck. Little Bobby dog watching everybody pass. Dual antennas whipping in the wind. Oh, there ain't a country station and I can't tune you up. She ain't a Cadillac, she ain't a Road, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. I got stopped by a cop late last night. Now it didn't hang till light. He said I ought to run you in, but I'm letting you go. 'Cause there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. That's the best looking gal in my hometown. Asked her last time that I took her down. Honey, tell me what it is that makes you love me so. She said there ain't nothing wrong with your radio. I got 16 speakers crossing my back deck. So little Bobby dog watching everybody pass. Dual antennas whipping in the wind. Now there ain't a country station and I can't tune you up. She ain't a Cadillac, she ain't a Road, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio. Oh, she ain't a Cadillac, she ain't a Road, but there ain't nothing wrong with a radio.
All right, Aaron's going to have it his way with another song when we return after this. There ain't nothing wrong with your TV set. I'm your guest host tonight. Thanks, Ralph, and catch a fish for us, or whatever it is you're chasing. Once again, a man who wouldn't have it any other way, Aaron Tippin.
I walk the straight and narrow, and I've won a rebel friend. Sometimes I've had to go without being my own man. Yeah, I'm rallying to the cause when I knew the cause was right. Yes, I could have given the grain, but I kept my peace of mind. And I wouldn't have it any other way. There's a price for being me, but that's the one I'll have to pay. Now take the good and bad, the bad till my dying day. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. I could take the beaten path every time the trouble starts, but I'd rather take a beating than ever cross my heart. I'm sticking to my guns, can't be sold or bought, holding to my honor no matter what the cost. And I wouldn't have it any other way. If there's a price for being me, well, that's the one I'll have to pay. I'll take the good and bear the bad until my day. brother.
Oh, sounds great. So, welcome to the show.
Hey, brother, you looking good over there, man.
Yeah, feeling good. Feeling good.
Looks like I got an amen on that one.
Yeah, I put my jacket on so I wouldn't have to flex around him, you know?
Don't let him kid you, friends. I got to tell you something about being on the Clint tour. And he's got a guy in his band that's really health conscious. So is Clint, very health conscious. So all the catering is fat-free. And that is a bodybuilder's dream, because most of the time it's hamburgers, french fries, won't even get backstage. But
that's what I've got on my bus. I make everybody else eat good.
Well, it's not punishment to me, pal, and I thank you very much.
That's great. That's great. So you've got some offers. The guys in Little Texas want you to take them down to the gym or what?
Yeah, man, we're going to take them out. We're going to take them out. I'm going to hand them the paperwork and say, well, let's see, boys. When this tour's done, then we're all going to get out of here. Do a pose down.
We'll see if they make it through the tour. You don't get sore or anything from working out.
Oh, no, man.
Not at all.
You know, I think it's every day of your life, something is sore, you know, if you train every day.
Yeah.
So something on your body sore, either your biceps, your triceps, or your thighs, or your back, or something.
So in my band, somebody's always training, like my fiddle player used to compete in bodybuilding. And so the thing to know is who trained what body part on what day, so you can go around.
Go up and say, how you doing?
How you doing? So nice car.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you like it.
First number you did, they had the clip there from Daisy.
Daisy.
Boy, that's a good, strong name for a guy's car, yeah.
Well, you know, my daughter named the car Clint.
Your daughter did?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that's appropriate.
Yeah, man. Which, you know, that old car, I've had the biggest trouble convincing people that that's Daisy. Everybody thinks I went out to a junkyard and bought that car to drive around, you know, about the song, but I've owned that car since I came to Nashville, before I came to Nashville. And that was
good
Daisy,
job now.
friend.
You get you a new car? Yeah.
Really? Thanks
Yeah.
for letting me sweep up after you, buddy.
Yeah, so did you get you something new? You get you a fancy truck or something to haul your weights around in?
No, I'm still, Daisy's still my only car, you know, and I kind of have to keep that low profile, because when I get one, I don't want her to know.
Yeah, well, everybody knows now. Everybody's seen Daisy, and that's it. They'll be following you on the highway. Well, tell me this song, You've Got to Stand for Something. I remember when that came out, and being a songwriter was like, what a great hook. And that song has impacted people's lives. I remember it was right about the time we were going through the Gulf War, and it really meant a lot to a lot of people. I understand there's an interesting story behind that guy who actually, he may have been driving a car like Daisy. He got in a car wreck, and he was pretty bad off.
Yeah, no kidding, Clint. You know, and through watching that video, he saw it when he woke up in the hospital one morning, and it really inspired him to get well, to get back out there and get into life. And I got countless stories that I could tell about that song and how it's inspired people. And like you say, as a songwriter, when somebody comes up to you and says, man, that song meant so much to me, you're one of those guys that knows exactly how that feels.
Yeah. Can't compare with all the, and you've got some gold records, I understand, or actually, your album's just gone platinum. You sold 400,000 units in the first month, is that right?
It was good. It's really good, man.
That's right.
This is off this album. It's the first #1 we've had and the first gold, man. I'm very proud of this. And thanks to all the country fans. We can't do it without y'all. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thanks, bud.
So, are we gonna be getting some free rides in the airplane on the tour? You're a pilot.
Sure, man. I'll tell you, I'm collecting some buddies, pal. I might be able to get me and you in a fighter. Or...
Got a spare seat? Let me know. I have someone I want to send out with you. It's not me. I don't know. I'll keep my feet on the ground for a while, but you've been at this for quite a while.
Yeah, well, you know, my dad was a professional airplane pilot, so I grew up around airplanes. I soloed when I was 16. By the time I was 19, I had a multi-engine. That's my commercial license. Was making a living as a corporate pilot. And 22, studying for my airline transport rating when the energy crunch came along. Yeah. And when that was over, that's when I got into music.
Look for him on the next American flight you're on, folks. Aaron Tippin. Next up, a guy named Billy who ain't no kid. Don't go away. Welcome back. I said this a little earlier, but in case you joined us late, all the guys on the show with me tonight are a part of my brand new concert tour where I get a chance to sing you some of the new songs on my latest RCA album, The Hard Way, and I don't think I could have lined up a better bunch of performers to hit the road with. This next guy is just becoming a hit factory over there on Liberty Records, and it didn't take him long to run his latest single up the charts either. Here he is now, Billy Dean.
Strapped on my horse too low across my hips with 2 Colt 45 with white plastic wrists. I'd head west to our neighborhood and they say, here comes young Billy and he's up to no good. Yeah. I rode a trail through the neighbor's backyard, shooting the bad guys through my handlebars. Known for my bravery, both far and near. Being laid to suffer was my only fear. Well, I miss Billy the Kid, the time that he had, the life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught with his innocence lost. Lord, I wonder where he is. Well, I miss Billy the Kid. These days I don't know whose side to be on. There's such a thin line between right and wrong. I live and learn, do the best I can. There's only so much you can do as a man. Well, I miss Billy the Kid, the time that he had, the life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught with his innocence lost. Lord, I wonder where he is. Well, I miss Billy the Kid. I miss Billy the Kid, the times that he had, the life that he lived. I guess he must have got caught with his innocence lost. Lord, I wonder where he is. I miss Billy the Kid.
Good to see you.
Long time no see.
Yeah, what was it? Cincinnati,
Last
where we
night?
were last night. Yeah. Oh, it sounds great. I have to ask, I keep forgetting to ask you. Is that song, is that autobiographical? I know sometimes when you write songs, they start from something that you've experienced, but you expound on that for the sake of inspiration. Is that?
Well, yeah. What we did is we were going to write a song about the outlaw, Billy the Kid, and I went to a little baseball game, and I went to a Sounds game here in town, and I saw this little kid who was jumping around, climbing trees and all this kind of stuff, and I thought, well, you know, if I did that as an adult, somebody would put me in a straitjacket, lock me up, you know, and
We'd at least ridicule you on Nashville Now.
That's right. Show the footage, but and I just thought it was, you know, I just started really feeling my, you know, growing up, my age and everything. So Paul Nelson and I decided to write it about Billy Dean, the kid, and it's definitely autobiographical. Sure is.
And that kid in the video, he looks kind of like you.
You know, it's so funny because we got so many letters and phone calls about Aaron, that's a little boy's name in Only the Wind. He was in that video, and he was just so perfectly cast that we had to use him in Billy the Kid.
I have some in the audience. Somebody had asked that question and wondered about that. You're a writer, and we have a lot of writers on the show. Aaron writes all of his stuff, and some of the guys in Little Texas write. But you've actually, you've done some things that I wasn't even aware of before. The cartoon song,
yeah.
and you've been doing some television commercials.
For all you kids out there, we have I co-wrote a children's cartoon theme song. It's called The Wild West Cowboys of Moo Mesa, and that's airing in September. And we're going to be on the tube every Saturday morning talking about the cartoon. It's really funny, man, because it's real cows that walk upright, and they ride horses, so. But they treat their horses well because they're animals, too. So.
Do we get to see, like, a Billy Dean cow or anything?
I'm going to try to be one of the bad guys. I'm gonna do a voice or two if ABC will let me.
That'd be great, yeah. Well, we need to bring somebody out here. We've got a surprise for you. Ken Tucker is here. Why don't you come on out, Ken?
Oh, gee. Hey, Ken.
Billy, how are you?
Have a seat there, y'all. You're not mic'd up, so there we go. You have to use these microphones, but why don't you explain, Ken?
Billy and Clint, you know this too. Every week, Radio and Records magazine talks to over 200 of the top radio stations all across America. And this plaque certifies for the week ending July 24th, 1992, the #1 song in America was Billy Dean's Billy the Kid.
There we go.
Now, they ask you all the time when you're doing interviews, you get asked what's the greatest award. These are among the most coveted awards that you can receive. It just represents how much they've been wearing your record out there.
That's right. And there's only, they say there's only 52 of these a year, sometimes less. And
There's about 200 singles released a week. Is that right?
200 a week? No, I don't think 200 a week. 200 probably in the course of a month.
But
It's quite an achievement. Yeah, it's quite an achievement.
Well, I'll tell you what, thanks everybody out there because I know radio and I know you fans help make this, so thank you very much. It means a lot.
Now, Clint, my mother taught me when I went somewhere, I shouldn't go without something for the host.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that.
Something I've worked up for you there, but no.
And we do the chart on Monday night. And I just came from the office a few minutes ago and found out that the #1 song in America for the week ending August 3rd, 1992 is We Tell Ourselves by Clint Black.
Hey, buddy, congratulations.
Now, we didn't have time. This was so recent. This was so recent that we didn't even have time to make it up. So this one is blank, but we promised to get you a new one.
Fill it in for me, will you? That's great, Ken. Thank you. Here you go.
Congratulations, man.
I'm happier to see you than I thought I was. And I was glad to see you. That's great. Thanks, Ken. And congratulations, Billy.
Thanks, Clint.
We've still got a half hour to go, and we've got some more from Billy Dean here, and I've got a couple more songs to do off my album, and I'm going to head out there into the audience and meet some folks. You know, we might even get Billy to perform some of those Olympic events, so don't go away.
Nashville Now returns in a moment with more music the hard way, plus Billy the Kid. You're watching the Nashville Network.
Well, this is even more fun than I thought it'd be. Y'all having fun out there yet? All right. We're kicking off my new tour and featuring all of the talent that's going to be joining me on the road. And here's some more of just what that is, and back-to-back music from Billy Dean.
I want to dedicate this to all you folks who gave me that #1 song. man filled with doubt, down and out, so alone. A ship tossed and turned, lost and yearning for a home. A survivor, barely surviving, not really sure of his next move. All of this I would have been if there hadn't been you. If there hadn't been you, where would I be? If there hadn't been you here for me, I made it through times that I never would have made it through if there hadn't been you. A man filled with hope who finally knows where he belongs. A heart filled with love, more than enough to keep it strong. A life that's alive again, no longer afraid to face the truth. All of this I would have missed if there hadn't been you. If there hadn't been you, where would I be? If there hadn't been you here for me, I made it through time I never would have made it through if there hadn't been you on my side. You in my life, all my dreams would still be dreams if there hadn't been you. All my dreams would still be dreams if there hadn't been you.
Thanks, everybody. While you got your hands together, just keep them up there.
We do songs for the television audience, and tonight we got a great studio audience, I must say. There we go. I got to follow you guys. I'm a steamroller, baby. I'd like to roll all over you. Hey, I'm a steamroller, baby. And I'd like nothing better than to just roll on over you. And I'm gonna inject your soul with some Nashville Now kind of country soul. Shoot you full of rhythm and blues. I'm a singing girl, turning nerd and burning for. Hey, I'm a singing girl, yeah, turning nerd and burning for.
I'm a napalm bomb, guaranteed to blow your mind. Hey, I'm a napalm bomb, yeah, yeah, guaranteed to blow your mind. If I can't have your love, there won't be nothing left behind. No, yeah. Oh, on the keyboard, Mr. Doc Hollis. I'd like to roll all over you. Hey, I'm a steamroller, baby. I'd like nothing better than to just roll all over you. If I can't have your love, if I can't have each and every one of your love, right here in Nashville. I'm gonna have nothing but them steam roller. I got nothing but them steam roller blues.
Roll on over, Billy. Hello, everybody. I'm out here in the studio audience, as you can see, and it's that dangerous time when we find out just what kind of people turned out to be with us tonight. If I call out your name, I want you to come down the aisle closest to you, right? Either to me or over there to Gary.
We're closer to you, baby.
I found out where I really need to be. Right out here. As you can see, I have these blue cards who have actual audience members' names on them. And I know things about you now that, well, this is cable, right? Yeah. Why don't we see, is it Betty Plow? Are you here, Betty? Where are you at? Betty, come on down. She didn't win anything, but she's happy. I put her way in the back just so I could kill some time here. Betty, you didn't get very good seats, did you? Wow. Boy, they got you way in. Well, it says here you got a question for Aaron. Why don't you talk to Aaron up there?
Aaron, how's Randy's toe?
And what'd you do to it?
Well, I didn't do it, Clint. I think Randy, see what happens, he had a nightmare on the bus, and he sleeps on the second shelf. And he was getting ready, he was trying to come out of his bunk, no kidding. broke his toe. This is my keyboard player. He's doing great. Didn't y'all see he wasn't limping tonight? He's trying to collect insurance. I don't know what the guy's doing. Just kidding. He's doing great. Thanks for asking.
Did you meet his lawyer? Is he? Oh. Thank you, Betty. I think Killer's got some real treats for you back there.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. I might mention that that was Betty Plow. I might mention that Elvis is here tonight. He is. Did you see him? Oh no, it's an Elvis box set. It's completely different. We're going to try and give it away though. We're going to either look for a great sign in a little while, but not yet. Or if somebody has an incredibly stupid, great question, then we'll and we might give it to them. I think it's at my discretion. I'm not sure. Is it Martha Stedman? Martha, scream loud and come on down. There she is. Gary, you're going to have to fill this one over there.
Okay, well, we'll see you later. What's the name again, Martha?
It's Matha.
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 And your question was for whom?
For Brady and Tim.
Brady and Tim. Are they awake up there? Get them awake, please, on the panel.
Hello.
Howdy.
I wanted to know if their hair is really naturally curly.
Yes.
All of America wants to know.
You did say naturally curly. Is it or is it not?
Is it?
It is. We don't have a perm in the band. That's one thing we get ribbed about, I think, once in a while. But the other one with straight hair is Porter, and his is straight. The rest of us just have curly hair. My front would look like my back if I didn't blow dry it, so we all have curly hair. Good question, I guess.
Do you have another question? Oh, darn.
Sure. How about, let's see. Do any of the guys work out on the road? Brady?
Excuse me there?
Do you work out on the road? Do you lift weights?
Yes, I do. I try to. Not like Aaron does, but I'm trying, you know. He's got big biceps. Mine are real teeny.
Sure.
You just need bigger guitars.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
None of that hair is from electrical accidents, right?
No.
None of that. Okay.
Good
So,
deal.
Killer, you can't get to her, but you have to give her one of those parting gifts. Oh, Killer will get to you. He will. So, Dorothy Miller. We have Dorothy Miller. Where's Dorothy's excited, and she's close.
There we go. Woo! Yeah, first little reaction. How are you?
I'm fine.
Where are you from?
Kansas City, Missouri.
What are you doing down here?
Celebrating our 46th wedding anniversary.
All right. Yeah. Lucky. That's great. We had this special thing cooked up. Clint and all the guys going to put on a special show for you right after this show for 46 years.
Wow.
What's your question for?
Clint Black, where's your hat?
That's what I've been wanting to know. Where's my hat? Have you seen it? Actually, I went out and got this expensive $20 haircut. I liked it so much, I left my hat at home, and I lost it. I lost it. Actually, I did lose it, and we're going on a 150-city North American tour just to find it. Somebody out there's got it. I want it back. Give me my hat, okay? Actually, I still have a spare one, but it's bent up from the last tour. But thanks for asking, and I got a nod for not wearing it over here. Somebody's happy about it. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, Goldie loves Billy Dean, just in case you're wondering. There you go. Billy's going to vote for you on that Elvis box set. We're out of time in the audience, but not out of time in the show. I guess I've been in the driver's seat too long, and so when we come back, I'm going to leave my cushy desk job and get back up there and sing for you. I want you to be here when we come back. Thank you.
Well, everybody, it's time to put our host to work. Here's the easygoing guy with a title track from his new RCA album, The Hard Way. Folks, here is Clint Black.
Funny thing about a mind, looking for that brighter side. It's the only way that I can find to let my feelings hide. But every now and then I falter back on old memories, and I'm right back in love again, and back down on my knees. And I'm finding out the hard way. There'll never be a time when I don't think about you. And I'm finding out the hard way. At least here in my mind, I won't go on without you. All the times I reminisce, I finally realizing this until it's gone, it can't be missed. But I'm finding out the hard way. Sure, I'm gonna make it through. The sun will overtake the night again. Inside of my mind with you, and let another day back in. And for a while I'll carry on, but what you said is surely coming true. And although it might not last that long, the times are not so few. And I'm finding out the hard way. There'll never be a time when I don't think about you. And I'm finding out the hard way. At least here in my mind, I won't go on without you. All the times I reminisce, finally realizing this until it's gone, it can't be missed. But I'm finding out the hard way. I'm finding out the hard way.
Thanks. Thank you. So I'd like to ask me a couple of things about that song.
Yeah, you got first.
Yeah.
How hard was it, Clint?
It was, well, in a way, it was easy, but
Oh, okay.
really
That's easier said than done.
it's easier said than done. No, so what are we doing? He's waving to me over there. We've got a couple of minutes, so why don't we talk a little more about your hair? No, it's
Ouch. No.
there was somebody out there that wanted to arm wrestle you. We'll have to.
Oh, let's see that.
We'll have to fix you up.
I've seen these young guys. I'm telling you now, probably about tomorrow, Clint, I'll get in the gym with these guys. They're going to wear me out, man. Then what am I going to say?
We'll see about that. I got it.
Yeah, coming to a gym near you. I think probably Birmingham. The pain will start and it won't quit because it's a different body part every day.
Yep.
So why don't y'all tell us a little bit of what you're doing in the show on the tour, so everybody can get an idea of.
Well,
is there going to be any keyboard surfing?
no, we're not going to do any of that right now. We're kicking off the show. I guess most of the dates are different configurations between the four of us.
Yeah.
We come on and do 15, 20 minutes or so, and then like for instance, last night, then we came off, Aaron came on, tore him up, then Billy came on, tore him up, then you came on and brought the house down, and There you have it.
I want to say you guys need
What
to
a
get out
show.
early and see these guys. Come out early for the show because they are one entertaining bunch. I tell you.
Thank you, brother. I'll pay you later for that.
Right.
I'll take it in cash.
I just want to mention, because I used to think this, but it's really not true. Billy is not too tall for country music. We're coming back with my latest single right after this. We'll be back.
I don't look in others' eyes when there's something on their mind. I think I saw that look in lovers' eyes. They were looking into mine. Like both have found the one we want, found the one we wanted, just quit trying. So we tell ourselves what we found is what we meant to find. That's what we tell ourselves. Won't believe the things the heart can tell the mind. Somehow we set ourselves on love. I just don't think I'll believe my heart this time. I know the language well. Heard me tell myself these things before. Finally made my mind up. My heart tells me to look for something more. Determined not to wind up wondering, shoot the one we never can be sure. So we tell ourselves what we found is what we meant to find. That's what we tell ourselves. Won't believe the things the heart can tell the mind. Somehow we set ourselves on love. I just don't think I'll believe my heart this time. Yeah, we tell ourselves what we found is what we meant to find. That's what we tell ourselves. Won't believe the things the heart can tell the mind. Somehow we sell ourselves on love. I just don't think I'll believe my heart this time. Thank you. Thanks, Aaron and Billy. It's been a great night. I'm glad I got to give you a little sneak preview of what we'll be bringing you out on the road. I want to thank my guests and touring partners, Little Texas and Billy Dean and Mr. Aaron Tippin. I want to say thanks to Ralph for letting me sit in for him tonight. I appreciate it. And Goldie got the Elvis box set. Thanks a lot, y'all. Good night, everybody.